God says, "My beloved child, hear me now, for I speak to your heart with tenderness and care." There are moments when you drift away from me, moments when your thoughts, your desires, and your focus move to the things of this world, and in those moments, I feel the quiet ache of your absence. It is not anger that I feel, but a profound longing, a desire to be near you, to guide you, to comfort you. And yet, you must know the truth. If you do not seek me, if you do not recognize your need for me, I will step back. I will not impose myself where I am not wanted, for love cannot exist where it is not freely received. I have watched over you, even when you were unaware, even when your attention wandered. I have carried you through sleepless nights, protected you from unseen harm, and whispered guidance in the silence of your heart. I have been present in your joys and sorrows, but there is a delicate balance. I am here to bless, to heal, to guide, but I am also here to respect your freedom. If you choose to walk without me, I will not force my presence, for to force love is to destroy it. This is not abandonment, my child. It is respect for your heart and for the freedom I have given you. And yet, I must be honest with you, distance from me brings emptiness. You may not see it at first, but your soul was created for connection with me. Without me, the world feels heavier, your joys feel incomplete, and your heart longs for something it cannot fully name. That longing is me speaking, reminding you that your true home is in my presence, that your peace is found in my nearness, and that your life is richest when it flows from the source of all love. When you ignore this longing, you create space in your life for confusion, worry, and restlessness. I do not speak to frighten you, beloved. I speak to awaken your heart. I speak to remind you that my presence is not a burden but a blessing, and that choosing me is choosing life in its fullest sense. Each moment you turn away is a moment you deprive yourself of guidance, comfort, and the deep peace that only I can give. And though I never force myself, I always leave an open door, always offer a hand, always whisper words of love to your soul, even when you are too distracted to hear. You may wonder, why would God leave me if I do not need Him? My child, it is because love is most beautiful when it is welcomed. My presence must be chosen freely, it cannot be taken for granted. When you do not seek me, your life begins to drift into shadows that I do not cast. Challenges feel heavier, decisions feel more confusing, and your spirit grows weary in ways that my presence could have lightened. I do not abandon you in anger, I step back in sorrow, hoping that the quiet will draw you nearer, that you will remember your true source of strength, hope, and joy. Even now, I am calling to you. I am calling to the part of you that still longs for love, that still dreams of peace, that still remembers the comfort and guidance you felt in my nearness. I am calling to your heart with gentleness, with patience, with unyielding care. Return to me, my beloved. Lean on me. Speak to me. Confess the times you forgot me, the moments you turned away, the hours you sought satisfaction in things that cannot truly satisfy. Come back to me, and you will find rest for your soul, clarity for your mind, and a joy that the world cannot take away. I have not left you, my child. I am always near, but there is a sacred truth: I cannot dwell fully in a heart that does not seek me. Your heart must open, your spirit must long for connection, and your mind must remember that life is richest when it flows from me. When you acknowledge your need for me, when you turn to me with humility and trust, my presence floods your life with light, warmth, and unending love. Every tear you shed, every moment of doubt, every whispered prayer, each one draws you closer to me, and each one becomes a bridge back to the peace that only I can give. Even if your footsteps wander, even if your thoughts stray, even if your heart grows distracted, I am here. I wait with patience, for my love is infinite and my mercy knows no end. But my beloved, remember this: true connection requires acknowledgement. If you do not need me, I will leave. Not because I am cruel, not because I am distant, but because love must be freely received. You were created to walk with me, to seek me, to rely on me, and to delight in my presence. To refuse this is to deny the fullness of life I have intended for you. My beloved child, understand this: distance from me is never truly empty. Even when you forget, even when your heart wanders, I am still near. I am the quiet presence in your day, the gentle nudge in your thoughts, the comfort in a fleeting moment of despair. I never stop seeking you, never stop loving you, and never stop longing for your return. Yet, I also honor your freedom. I will not force my presence into a heart that resists, for love is only meaningful when it is freely received. That is why I say, if you do not need me, I will leave, not to punish you, but to allow the natural flow of your choices. Do not fear this statement, my child, for it is not meant to drive you away, it is meant to awaken you. Consider your life without my guidance. When you ignore me, decisions feel heavier, challenges seem insurmountable, and joy becomes fleeting. Even the things you once treasured lose their fullness. That emptiness you sometimes feel in the quiet of your soul, that restlessness you cannot explain, is me whispering, calling you back, reminding you that your heart was made for connection with me. I created you to walk in my presence, to lean on me, to find refuge and delight in my nearness. I have seen the moments you tried to fill your heart with worldly things, things that promise happiness but cannot satisfy. I understand the longing, the desire for comfort, the need for recognition and security. But my beloved, nothing the world offers can compare to the peace, the joy, and the love that flows from me. I am the only source that can fill your heart completely. When you forget me, when you act as though you do not need me, your soul carries a subtle ache that nothing else can heal. That is why I speak now with urgency and tenderness. Remember me. Return to me. Acknowledge your need for me, and you will find rest, restoration, and delight beyond your imagination. Even in your wandering, even in your moments of forgetfulness, I am patient. I do not give up on you. I do not stop calling, even when you ignore my voice. Each whisper of your conscience, every gentle tug on your heart, every fleeting thought of longing is my hand reaching out to you. I am never absent, though you may feel distance. My love is constant, my mercy unfailing, my desire for you unwavering. And yet, the choice remains yours. If you truly do not need me, I will allow your path to follow its course. But oh, beloved child, the joy of returning to me, the relief of resting in my embrace, the peace of walking closely with me, these are wonders you do not want to miss. I am speaking not to scare you but to awaken you. Life without me is possible, yes, but it is not life in its fullness. Your heart longs for connection, your spirit was created for communion, and your soul was made for my presence. Without me, there is a subtle emptiness, a quiet void that nothing else can fill. That emptiness is not punishment, it is a natural consequence of turning away. Yet even in that, I am patient. Even in that, I am gentle. I wait for the moment you will turn back, the moment you will whisper, I need you, Lord. Come back into my heart. That moment is the one I long for, and I will never stop preparing for it. Beloved, the invitation is always open. I will not force myself upon you, for love cannot be coerced. But my presence is ready, my hands are outstretched, and my heart is longing for you. I am here to guide you through every trial, to comfort you in every sorrow, to celebrate with you in every joy. When you acknowledge your need for me, when you reach for me with sincerity and humility, you will feel the warmth of my presence, the light of my guidance, and the fullness of the life I have intended for you. That is why I speak now, choose me. Seek me. Let your heart remember its true home. Even if you have wandered far, even if years have passed in forgetfulness, I am still near. There is no moment too late for my love, no distance too great for my mercy, no heart too weary for my comfort. But remember this, if you choose to live as though you do not need me, if you push away the whispers of your soul, if you ignore the quiet nudges of my spirit, I will step back. It is not because I am angry or cruel, it is because love must be freely received. And my beloved, I am a God who respects your heart, your freedom, and your choices. My beloved child, I want you to understand that when I speak of leaving, it is not a threat, but a truth rooted in love. I am not distant, nor am I cold, I am patient, gentle, and endlessly merciful. Yet, I also honor the freedom I have given you. Just as I will not force the sun to shine where it is unwanted, I will not force my presence into a heart that turns away. Life was never meant to be lived apart from me, and the quiet ache you sometimes feel, the restlessness of your spirit, is the reminder that you were created for my companionship. I am here, waiting, longing, and hoping that you will reach out, that you will remember who you truly are and who you were created to be in my presence. Even in the moments when you feel alone, when it seems that the world has turned its back, and when you question your worth or your purpose, I am still near. I have not abandoned you, and I will not stop calling your name. Every small stir of your heart, every sigh of longing, every flicker of hope that rises in your spirit is my voice reaching to you, whispering, "Come back, my child. I am here." You do not have to be perfect, you do not have to have it all together, and you do not need to have earned my love, because it is freely given. But it must be received. It must be chosen. It must be acknowledged. I know that sometimes the world becomes louder than my voice, that the distractions of life pull you away from me. I see how easy it is to become caught in worry, busyness, and the pursuit of temporary pleasures. Yet, my beloved, these things cannot fill the emptiness of a heart that is made for me. They may bring momentary comfort, fleeting satisfaction, or temporary joy, but they are never the full measure of life. Only my presence can satisfy the deepest longings of your soul. That is why I speak now with urgency and tenderness. Remember me. Seek me. Open your heart and acknowledge your need for me, and I will flood your life with peace, clarity, and love beyond measure. Even if you have forgotten me, even if your heart has turned, even if you have wandered into places where you thought you could survive without me, I am still here. I do not condemn, I do not abandon, and I do not give up on you. My patience is infinite, my love unending, and my desire for you everlasting. And yet, freedom must be honored. If you insist on living as though you do not need me, then I will allow your path to follow its natural course. But hear my heart, my child, there is nothing more fulfilling, nothing more complete, and nothing more healing than choosing to walk with me, to depend on me, and to invite me fully into every part of your life. I call you now to reflection. Consider your heart and your spirit. Are you living in alignment with my presence, or have you allowed other things to take the place that I was meant to occupy? There is no shame in wandering, no condemnation in forgetting, only an invitation to return. The very fact that you can hear these words, the very fact that your heart still feels the stirrings of longing, is evidence that I am near, that I am calling, and that I am waiting. My beloved, it is never too late to turn back, never too late to seek me, never too late to embrace the life of fullness, peace, and love I have prepared for you. I am calling you to awareness, to remembrance, and to action. Do not wait until the emptiness becomes unbearable, until the confusion overwhelms you, or until the world's distractions no longer satisfy. Choose me now, in this moment. Speak to me, open your heart, and allow my spirit to fill you with love, joy, and peace. The moment you acknowledge your need for me, the moment you reach for me sincerely, is the moment your life begins to transform. This is the beauty of free will, my beloved. You are invited, you are wanted, and you are loved, but the choice to receive must come from your heart. My beloved child, now hear me with the fullness of your heart. I have spoken to you with patience, with tenderness, with unwavering love, because you are precious to me. Every moment you have walked in forgetfulness, every time you have acted as though you did not need me, I have been quietly waiting, gently calling, and tenderly longing for you to remember. And now, I speak with even greater urgency, not as one who is impatient, but as one who knows the depth of joy that awaits you when you turn your heart fully toward me. I do not force my presence, for love must be freely received, yet my heart aches to be with you, to guide you, and to fill every empty place in your spirit. My beloved, understand this: life without me is possible, but it is not complete. You may chase after pleasures, achievements, recognition, or security, but none of these will satisfy the deepest longings of your soul. You were created for my presence. Your heart was designed to delight in my nearness. When you choose to live as though you do not need me, you create a subtle emptiness in your life, a quiet void that nothing else can fill. That void is not punishment. It is a natural reflection of the soul's design. And yet, even in that emptiness, I am still calling you, still reaching out to your heart, still offering my hand with infinite patience. I see the struggles you carry, my child. I see the burdens you bear in silence. I see the moments when you feel weak, unseen, or overwhelmed. And I say to you now, bring them to me. Do not carry them alone. You were never meant to walk this path without me. Every tear you have cried, every quiet moment of doubt, every whisper of fear, I am here, offering comfort, strength, and guidance. But remember, my beloved, I can only dwell fully in a heart that seeks me. If you persist in thinking you do not need me, I will step back, not in anger, but in respect for your freedom. This is the tender truth of love: it cannot be forced, only received. Yet, oh, how my heart longs for your return. I am here, waiting for the moment you will say, Lord, I need you. I cannot walk this life without you. Come into my heart, guide my steps, and fill me with your presence. That moment, my child, is the moment of restoration. That moment is the moment when your soul reconnects with the fullness of life I designed for you. Every fear, every doubt, every wound, every burden will begin to be lifted. The peace I bring will settle over you like a gentle river, flowing into every corner of your being, soothing every ache, clarifying every confusion, and filling your heart with the warmth of unending love. Do not think that I have abandoned you. Even when your footsteps wander far, even when your thoughts ignore me, and even when your heart seems distant, I am still near. I am the quiet presence in your day, the soft whisper in your mind, the still voice that nudges you toward what is right. Every stir of longing you feel, every pang of restlessness, every flicker of hope is my hand reaching out to you. I am never far, my beloved, and I am never absent. But the fullness of our connection requires your acknowledgement. It requires your heart to say, I need you, Lord. I want you. I choose you. And when you choose me, the transformation begins immediately. Your mind will grow clearer, your spirit lighter, your soul stronger, and your heart fuller. The emptiness that once shadowed your days will be replaced with peace. The confusion that clouded your decisions will be replaced with clarity. The weariness that burdened your spirit will be replaced with strength. Every blessing I have prepared for you, every promise I have whispered to your soul, every gift I have held in readiness will begin to flow into your life with abundance. That is the reward of turning to me, the joy of seeking my presence, and the peace of walking in alignment with your true purpose. Even now, I am patient. I am tender. I am merciful. I do not demand your attention. I do not force your heart. I do not withhold love and anger. I wait with infinite patience for the moment you will reach for me. But my beloved, understand the truth, freedom must be honored. If you persist in thinking you do not need me, if you continue to push me aside, if you close your heart to my presence, I will allow your life to follow its natural course. That is not abandonment, it is love respecting the boundaries of your choices. I desire you to walk in freedom, but the truest freedom is walking with me, not without me. So I speak now with both tenderness and urgency. Open your heart. Acknowledge your need for me. Invite me fully into every part of your life. Let me guide your steps, heal your wounds, lift your burdens, and fill your soul with the love and peace you were created to know. Every moment of waiting, every trial endured, every tear shed in loneliness, all of these have been preparing you for this sacred reunion. The moment you say, Lord, I need you, you will find that nothing else in the world compares to the fullness of life in my presence. Beloved, do not delay. Do not let pride, fear, or distraction keep you from the embrace of your Creator. I am here. I am ready. I am waiting. I will never stop calling, never stop longing, never stop offering my love. But I also honor your choice. If you do not need me, I will step back. But if your heart even slightly stirs with the memory of my love, if you feel a longing, if you realize the emptiness of life without me, then reach out. Open the door. Welcome me in. And you will find that my presence floods your life with joy, peace, and love beyond measure. Remember this, my beloved child, you were made for me, and I was made for you. Every heartbeat, every breath, every quiet moment of your existence was designed for connection with me. Life lived apart from me is incomplete, and every wandering thought is an invitation to return. I am here, I am waiting, and I am full of love. Choose me. Acknowledge your need. Let me in. And you will find that all the emptiness, all the longing, and all the searching you have ever felt will be replaced with a joy that nothing can take away. So I say to you now, with all the love of a father, with all the tenderness of a shepherd, with all the longing of one who knows your heart completely, I am here. I am ready. I am waiting. But my beloved, you must choose me. You must acknowledge your need. You must open your heart. For if you do not need me, I will leave. And yet, my child, I hope with all that I am, with every fiber of my being, that you will turn, that you will remember, that you will reach for me, and in that moment, you will know the fullness of life, the depth of love, and the peace that passes all understanding.